Ocular embryology. So this video will be in 3 parts. This is our first part. In the very beginning of life, when a sperm and an ovum fertilized, they form zygote. And from the zygote, the embryo is developed, and a bunch of cell called blastula is formed by the embryo. And by the gastrulation process, there will be 3 layers. One is ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. So here, if this is the embryo, if we see from this side, we can observe the optic vesicle. So development starts on day 22 from the ectoderm, continues up to 9 to 10 weeks, and the gene responsible for ocular embryology or the eye development is PAX6. From the very beginning, there will be the ectoderm, and the ectoderm has 2 parts, that is surface ectoderm and another one is neural ectoderm. And neural ectoderm form the optic group, means neural ectoderm move to inward, and that later on form the optic vesicle, means the neural ectoderm move towards the surface ectoderm and that form the optic vesicle, and this is the optic stalk. Here we can see that this is the optic vesicle and this is the optic stalk. Optic stalk later converts into optic nerve. Then we will see here the lens vesicle formation, and from the lens vesicle later there will be the formation of the lens. So when the optic vesicle comes in contact with surface ectoderm, that form lens placard. So here it is the surface ectoderm. This is the optic vesicle in contact with surface ectoderm, that will form the lens placard. And from the lens placard, that there will be formation of the optic pit, or this is the lens pit. The wall of surface ectoderm differentiates and in contact with optic vesicle forms the lens pit, means from the lens placard that the lens pit is formed. Then from the lens pit there will be further differentiation and the lens vesicle is formed. This is the main motto of this part, that is a formation of the lens vesicle. So lens vesicle is formed in the day 33. From day 22 to day 33, in the 11 days duration, there will be the formation of the optic vesicle from the optic group and lens placard, that will form the lens pit and that will form the lens vesicle. Then formation of the optic curve. This is the lens vesicle and this is the optic curve. In the optic curve, the outer surface this is the outer surface and this is the inner surface. This is the lens vesicle and this is the optic curve. The diffraction on the optic vesicle, means the optic curve is formed from the optic vesicle.